First off, your lungs in the
Clot.
you claim.
Hello people, I am not your doctor, and today we are talking about a man who coughed up a blood clot shaped like his own bronchial tree.
What?
BT is a 36-year-old man with a particularly fun disease, end-stage heart failure, meaning his heart could no longer pump blood the way it did when he was younger. Blood in our blood vessels is liquid. Groundbreaking, I know. Sharon, hold my call, Stockholm is on the line. But the moment blood leaves the vessels or stops flowing for whatever reason, it quickly coagulates into an ugly jelly-like clump. That clump is the same charming substance behind most heart attacks and strokes. This is why when someone draws your blood, they squirt it into special tubes filled with anticoagulant, medication that stops the blood from clotting, so the lab machines can actually analyze it. BT's heart could not pump on its own, so doctors had wired him up to a mechanical pump to do the job for him. The catch with mechanical pumps is that blood hates them and clots around the hardware, so he was also put on anticoagulants or blood thinners to stop that from happening. For a while, he had been coughing up blood in small amounts, which he understood was fine considering his blood was currently as thin as a widow during the Dutch hunger winter. Unlike in movies where a character coughing blood onto a handkerchief is foreshadowing for his imminent death, his little bit of blood coughing was nothing to worry about.
Are you okay?
Yes, this is healthy cough blood.
Until it was. One special afternoon, during a very committed coughing fit, something larger came out. And when I say larger, I need you to lower your expectations of what a human should be able to cough up and then lower them again. It looked like a small red tree with complete branches. He was already in a hospital attached to a machine, which is the one upside of end-stage heart failure. Excellent proximity to medical professionals, and excellent proximity to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
So what's your wish?
I want to be a hero like you.
Statistically, you probably won't.
The bronchial tree is the network of airways in your lungs. The windpipe splits into two main branches. Those split again and again into even smaller tubes. It looks like an upside-down tree, hence the name. BT had produced a flawless replica of the airways of his entire right lung. His failing heart caused pressure to build until blood began seeping into his airways. And blood, as established, is not just red water. It is full of a protein called fibrinogen, whose entire job is to turn liquid blood into a solid clot. Even though he was on blood thinners, a ton of blood pooling in his airways clotted, but it clotted while sitting inside the branching tubes of his lung. You can think of his lungs as the mold, his blood as the resin, and his entire respiratory tract as a 3D printer that produced a single artisanal Christmas tree, handcrafted, one-of-a-kind, ethically sourced from his own lung, which he could sell on Etsy for $4.99 plus shipping. Even though he was on a high dose of warfarin, the old saying holds. His blood was still thicker than water. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in a week. Goodbye.